The ancient world was home to many gigantic creatures that roam both land and sea. These massive animals often dominated their ecosystems and left a lasting impression in the fossil record. Here are some of the largest animals that ever lived in the ancient world, each with unique characteristics and fascinating details. Argentinosaurus. Argentinosaurus is considered one of the largest dinosaurs and the largest land animal to have ever existed. This titanosaur lived around 94 to 97 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period in what is now South America. Argentinosaurus could reach lengths of up to 100 feet and weigh as much as 100 tons. Its massive size was supported by a long neck and tail and a relatively small head. Despite its size, Argentinosaurus was a herbivore, feeding on large quantities of plants to sustain its enormous body. Patagotitan. Another colossal titanosaur, Patagotitan, lived around 100 million years ago during the Cretaceous period in present-day Argentina. It is estimated to have reached lengths of about 122 feet and weighed around 70 tons. Patagotitan's size rivals that of Argentinosaurus, making it one of the largest known dinosaurs. The discovery of its fossils has provided significant insights into the biology and growth patterns of these enormous creatures. Spinosaurus was one of the largest carnivorous dinosaurs, living around 112 to 93 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. It could reach lengths of up to 59 feet and weigh over 20 tons. Spinosaurus is known for its distinctive sail-like structure on its back, which was formed by elongated neural spines. This dinosaur had a long, crocodile-like snout filled with conical teeth, adapted for catching fish. Recent evidence suggests that Spinosaurus was semi-aquatic, hunting both on land and in water. Megalodon. Megalodon was a colossal prehistoric shark that lived approximately 23 to 3.6 million years ago during the Cenozoic era. It could grow up to 60 feet in length, making it one of the largest and most powerful predators in marine history. Megalodon's massive jaws could exert a bite force strong enough to crush bones, allowing it to prey on large marine mammals such as whales. Its fossilized teeth, which can reach over 7 inches in length, provide crucial evidence of its size and predatory nature. Shastasaurus. Shastasaurus was the largest known marine reptile, an ichthyosaur that lived around 210 million years ago during the late Triassic period. It could reach lengths of up to 69 feet. Unlike other ichthyosaurs, Shastasaurus had a relatively slender body and a long toothless snout, likely adapted for suction feeding on soft-bodied prey like cephalopods. This specialized feeding strategy and its massive size made Shastasaurus a dominant predator in its marine environment. Dreadnoughtus. Dreadnoughtus, a titanosaur from the late Cretaceous period, about 77 million years ago, was another gigantic dinosaur. It measured around 85 feet in length and weighed about 65 tons. Its name means "fear nothing," reflecting its enormous size and presumed lack of predators. Dreadnoughtus had a robust body with a long neck and tail, allowing it to reach and consume vast quantities of vegetation in its habitat. Paraceratherium. Paraceratherium, also known as Indricotherium, was the largest land mammal ever to have lived. This hornless rhinoceros lived during the Oligocene epoch, around 34 to 23 million years ago. It stood about 16 feet tall at the shoulder, measured up to 26 feet in length, and could weigh up to 20 tons. Paraceratherium was a herbivore, using its long neck to browse for leaves in tall trees. Its enormous size and stature made it a dominant herbivore in its ecosystem. Sarcosuchus. Sarcosuchus, also known as supercroc, was a massive prehistoric crocodile that lived around 112 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. It could reach lengths of up to 40 feet and weigh up to 8 tons. Sarcosuchus had a long, narrow snout filled with sharp teeth, making it a formidable predator capable of taking down large dinosaurs. Its robust body and powerful jaws allowed it to dominate the river systems it inhabited. Pliosaurus. Pliosaurus was a giant marine reptile that lived during the late Jurassic period, about 150 million years ago. Measuring up to 40 feet in length, Pliosaurus had a robust body and powerful jaws, lined with sharp teeth, making it a top predator in its marine environment. It preyed on fish, other marine reptiles, and even large cephalopods. Its large flippers and streamlined body allowed it to move swiftly through the water, hunting efficiently. Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus was one of the largest pterosaurs, or flying reptiles, that lived around 70 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. With a wingspan of up to 36 feet and a height comparable to a giraffe when on the ground, Quetzalcoatlus was a formidable presence in the skies. It likely preyed on small animals and fish, using its long beak to snatch prey while flying or from the ground. Quetzalcoatlus' size and flight capabilities made it one of the most impressive aerial predators of its time. Deinosuchus. Deinosuchus was an enormous prehistoric crocodile that lived around 82 to 73 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. Measuring up to 40 feet long, it had a bite force capable of crushing bones. Deinosuchus preyed on dinosaurs and other large animals, making it one of the top predators of its time. Its fossilized remains indicate that it lived in river and coastal environments, where it ambushed prey with its powerful jaws. Megalania. Megalania was a giant monitor lizard that lived in Australia during the Pleistocene epoch, around 2 million to 40,000 years ago. It could grow up to 23 feet long and was one of the largest terrestrial lizards ever. Megalania was a formidable predator, preying on large mammals and birds. Its powerful limbs, sharp claws, and strong bite made it a dominant force in its ecosystem, capable of taking down sizable prey. Leedsichthys. Leedsichthys was a giant bony fish that lived during the Middle Jurassic period, around 165 million years ago. It could reach lengths of up to 56 feet, making it the largest bony fish ever known. Leedsichthys was a filter feeder, using its large mouth to consume plankton and small fish. Its enormous size and specialized feeding strategy allowed it to thrive in the nutrient-rich waters of the Jurassic seas. Titanoboa. Titanoboa was an enormous snake that lived around 60 million years ago in what is now South America. Reaching lengths of up to 42 feet and weighing over a ton, Titanoboa was the largest snake ever discovered. It thrived in the warm, humid climate of prehistoric rainforests and likely preyed on large animals, including crocodiles and turtles. Titanoboa's immense size and powerful constriction made it a top predator in its environment. Therizinosaurus. Therizinosaurus was a bizarre-looking dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period, around 70 million years ago. It was notable for its enormous claws, which could reach lengths of up to 3 feet. These claws were likely used for foraging and possibly defense. Therizinosaurus could grow up to 33 feet long and weighed about 5 tons. Despite its fearsome appearance, it is believed to have been primarily herbivorous, using its claws to pull down branches and strip leaves. These colossal creatures dominated their respective environments and left an indelible mark on the history of life on Earth. Their enormous sizes and unique adaptations continue to fascinate scientists and the public alike, providing insight into the diverse and dynamic history of our planet.